I'm Roger Seiders at FlexCoat. In this short video, I'd like to show you how we install tip tops and align them with our reel seats. You know, we do something a little unusual. We extrude this tip top adhesive out of an ordinary glue gun and make some strings of adhesive. And we do that by just taking that glue gun and running that tip top adhesive right out onto a Formica tabletop. And we kind of control the diameter of the tip-top adhesive by how fast we sweep that gun across the table. We'll peel the tip-top adhesive up and take a pair of clippers and kind of cut it to length, something we can work with. After you extrude 1 stick of this tip-top adhesive, you have enough strings to do a whole bunch of rods. Now we're going to go over to our power rod wrapper, which is also a great guide and tip-top alignment tool. We have a lock that comes with this rod wrapper that we slide onto the back shaft of the motor, and we lock that shaft so that the chuck won't turn on the wrapper, and it turns the power rod wrapper into a tip-top and guide alignment tool. Now, I'd like to try to show you how I can tell when I'm standing straight over that rod. There's a center strip on that rod wrapper, and you can also look at the V uprights and tell when you're straight over that rod. And you want to get the hoods pointed straight down. You want to get the trigger pointed straight up and down, or your hood's on a spinning rod straight down, or a fly rod. That way when you glue your tip top on, you won't have to look at your reel seat anymore. Next, we got to slide that adhesive into the tube of the tip top, clip it off, a little bit above the end of that tip top. A lot of people use a cigarette lighter, and don't let that flame touch the tube. Heat it up till that adhesive boils up a little bit. We use a propane torch because it's a little bit faster than a cigarette lighter. Slide that tip top on. Make sure the ring on your tip top is pointed straight down because the hoods on your reel seat are pointed straight down. You can see that our trigger is pointing straight up. We go down to that tip top and you can see that that rod is slicing right through the middle of that tip top and it's straight down. If you understand this technique, you don't have to have this exact piece of equipment. I used to use masking tape to lock my rod into my hand rod wrapper. All right, we got this tip top installed. It's aligned with our reel seat, and we're ready to put some guides on this rod.